Hello. You never really know where you're going to find your own spiritual lesson or your spiritual information or your spiritual connection. It will be anywhere. I found this. This is from Pam Grout, A Course in Miracles experiment, and I would just like to read it to you. Is that okay? Good, because I'm going to do it anyway. Uh, Spiritual lessons from Netflix. Are you a Netflix watcher? The only thing you really want from life is to feel enthusiasm, joy, and love. If you can feel that all of the time, then who cares what happens outside? That was by Michael Singer. She says if you have Netflix, you'll notice that a category called Because You Watched This all that lists all the movies or TV shows or documentaries that fall into the same genre. Netflix assumes you'd appreciate these offerings because, well, they're quite similar. You all know that, right? Likewise, Amazon does the same thing, recommends books and products that are related to items that you have bought or even items that you have reviewed recently. I know sometimes it feels a little like Big Brother is watching. And if you're younger than 40, you probably don't know what that means unless you listen to George Orwell or have read any of George Orwell. Then I digress. Okay. This back to the book. This is exactly how the universe works. Do you remember what I was talking about? um, how Netflix picks the categories and that you watch a movie and then these are movies that you might like because you watch this movie and Amazon does the same thing. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. Um, the universe continuously sends people, ideas, events that mirror your frequency that you emit, the channel that you have chosen to speak to your life. It doesn't charge for these gifts that match what you previously selected, but it also doesn't discriminate. It doesn't judge or doubt that what you've chosen in the past is what you still want. It doesn't even think, well, her parents and her culture obviously had it wrong, so I'm going to send her all kinds of different stuff. No, that's not what the universe does. No, it sends an exact match. In the Course in Miracles, lesson 223, you can look it up. I'm sure you'll have the book. Lesson 223 asks me to subscribe to the dude's or God's watch list, to let its wisdom pick the features in my life. Its lineup provides a day of countless gifts and mercies. And that was so huge for me, yes, this morning when I read it, or yesterday when I read it, whenever it was, that I wanted to share that with you. Because believe it or not, yesterday I got my buttons pushed a little bit, you know, and of course they are pushed by my best messenger, my best friend, because that's what best friends are for, or business partners, or maybe they're one and the same. And, but the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call that energy, Barbara, will only send out a match to what it is that you're emitting, that you're wanting to receive. And so when you get your buttons pushed, it's not about the other person, it's about you. When you so what is it that you're emitting? What not admitting, emitting. What is it that you're putting out there? Does the Netflix of the universe match your energy? I mean, when you open up Netflix and you see because you watch this and you watch that and you think, oh, I would never watch that. Well, obviously, you did at some point. So, the point to the story, the moral to the story is don't watch Netflix. No. No, it's not about that at all. But the energy that you put out is what will come back to you and what you're expecting the universe to provide. And you know what I've discovered? I've discovered that if I'm not feeling good about myself, then the universe, God, source, you know, will bring me people into my life that will actually reinforce my feelings about myself. Well, how does that serve? Well, you actually get the opportunity to rearrange the way you're thinking about yourself. And then the universe will send you reinforcements for that energy. And it's like Netflix, what you previously watched. So shift your thinking about yourself or what you're looking for in the world or what you're expecting in the world, and then the universe will match that energy. Got it? Okay. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.